All right, this is gonna be a quick video. I got another part upgrade, update, whatever to the Glock 47. So I got Steel Challenge State, the State Steel Challenge coming up in a couple weeks. The second week of next month, October, whatever. So actually more than a month and a half or some shit. But so anyway, looking for every advantage. I decided I was gonna swap over to the Glock, not for the advantage, but I don't know. I kind of was stagnant, stale, whatever with the other gun. So I just kind of having a little bit of luck with this, or having some good training and stuff like that. So it's kind of got me back into wanting to run something. Anyway, so I've been running the NDZ, the Glock 19 guide rods, but the 15 pounders, and I've been running them for a while in both the Glock 19 and the Glock 47. At one point, I was running the Terran Tactical 13-pound. It's their big guide rod and whatever spring, but you can't find the spring. So when you shoot them out, you can't find them anywhere. They won't let you just order that. You got to order the whole thing, and it's like 50 bucks. So I went with NDZ. These are 20 bucks or 18 bucks or whatever. And then I just decided I'm gonna try their 13 pounder, which was like $18 or 15 bucks. It was actually a lot cheaper. So I already have two of these 15 pounders, one in each gun. I went ahead and ordered an extra, you know, for if you could see some, if you see that it's wearing out, just hurry up and swap it out. It's not a big deal, 20 bucks. So I've got this is actually the 15 pounder that I took out of here. So I'm trying to get them color coordinated so I know which one's which, so I don't forget. But the red one is the 15, and the other ones I got them in green, which are also 15s. But I'm gonna just start getting them all in green for the 15. Since this gun was all black, I thought it was cool to see the red, and then the green was for the other gun, which is green. But I'm gonna get those all now in green. But this is the one that goes in this gun. So I got the 15, the 13 pounder is actually in the gun, and that one, I guess you can see it. It's black. So I went ahead and got that. But check it out. You can see it still returns back to battery, but it is actually real light. So I've shot a few rounds out of it, zeroing the gun, just checking my zero, because I've been having some issues at distance with the Glock. Go figure, that's kind of where the gun comes apart, and you have to either be really, really, really good with all your fundamentals and on point, or else that distance with this gun kind of shows you where you're at, and I'm not where I want to be at the further distances when I really need to put shots like in a head box or something at 25. I'm not where I want to be with this gun. With my other gun, yes. With this gun, no. But anything 20 to 15 to 20 yards and in, I'm a lot faster, I think, with this gun, with the transitions and getting alphas and stuff like that. So anyway, this has a 13 pounder. I'm gonna when I was zeroing it, a couple of times it didn't go into battery, but I also had the gun on my bag, so I don't know if that played a part. But I tried to bench zero it, and then I stood up and zeroed it, and it does change, believe it or not, your zero slightly. I don't know if it's because you're putting more different pressure on the bag or whatever. So I usually tense up a lot, which is a problem also, but I was putting, I think, more input into the bag, which could have been affecting the zero. So I stood up and refined the zero. So this is, try not to make this a long video. I'm just gonna set it up. I got 3 targets out here that I'm practicing the first half basically of a Steel Challenge stage, which is speed option. So I'm just gonna run a mag through it, which is 22 rounds. So I should get about 7 runs or so. If I have any makeups, I'm gonna try and make them up. And these are the Glock 17 mag, 17 plus 5 with a Terran Tactical. He offers codes throughout the months and stuff like that. Labor Day, all the big holidays, they'll give you a 20% discount, 25% discount, stuff like that. So if you like base pads and stuff, check them out. Sign up for their newsletter. Get the discounts. You save actually like $8 per these things, because they're like $40. So you end up getting them for like $32, and it comes with the extra power spring. Or if you can find them in the Blemventory stuff, which you can't tell the difference anyway. But anyway, try not to ramble on. I'm gonna set it up to my right so you can check it out, the draw and everything, and kind of see where it tracks. I did shoot it right now, one mag, so 17 rounds, and I did notice that as soon as I transitioned, the dot was there. So basically the gun was waiting on me, which a gun's going to anyway because it's faster than you. But sometimes with the over recoil, you tend to lose it a little bit more because it comes out of where you want it to be. Then you start driving it down. So when you come over the next target, either it's not where you want it to be because it's high, or you've already driven it down so much and you got to get it back on point. But this was actually tracking pretty good. So we'll show from the right just so you can. I might not show the setup of the steel, but you can hear it. I'll just show you right quick. There's the steel. We got one at 15 yards, 21 feet over from the box, 8 yards, 6.5 feet over from the box, and 20 yards, 6 feet over from the box. So I'm gonna run just the one mag. We'll just check it out, see what the recoil is like, and just kind of go from there. But I don't think I'll run this recoil spring in USPSA. I think this will just only be a steel challenge setup because I don't want to put the rounds on it and wear it out. Plus, I'm not sure about the reliability. I had reliability issues with the 13-pounder Terran one after a couple thousand rounds, and it was a lot of stuff was when I was going to strong hand, weak hand, so one hand shooting only. Yeah, you could say it was my grip or something, but I did it all kinds of ways and it wasn't my grip. It was just something was going on with it. So as soon as I put the stock one in there, I had no issues. Then when I put the 15-pounder in there, I had no issues, strong hand, weak hand. If I put that 13-pounder in there, strong hand, weak hand, it'll still not go to battery. So maybe a brand new one won't have that issue. So maybe after I'm done, I'll add that real quick at the end. Just try a couple strong hand, weak hand, make sure it works. But nonetheless, I'm not going to run this for a full match unless I were to buy one and use it at the beginning of every match. Maybe put 100 rounds through it before the match and then shoot a whole entire match with it, and then basically use it as practice and then keep on. But then you're looking at $20 or so that you're spending per, which isn't that bad of a deal. But if you're doing 2 matches a month, I guess it'd probably work every month. Maybe swap it out every month. $20 a month ain't bad. But anyway, enough of the rambling. Let me get into the 13-pound NDZ guide rod for the Glock 19, the Glock 47, and every other one in that length. So here we go.
Ready.
All right, 241. Yeah, I missed that shot. I don't know. I know what I didn't see. My head was dipped a little bit low. But anyway, here we go. Let's try to run a few more. Check out the recoil.
Ready.
So I should be making those shots up, and I'm not. So I'm worried too much about the video here. So let's go. But I am getting on those first 2 shots very, very quickly. A 127 plus a 6.6, so it's a 156. Actually, not fast enough, if I'm being honest. I should be getting on that one a lot faster. So here we go.
Ready.
There we go. That's what we want. A 202. I think I was a little bit too close. So 121, a 5.2. I like to actually see a little bit more narrow vision instead of being up close. So maybe that was a problem. I just need to come back in the box a little bit. So here we go. Hopefully it looks like it's tracking flat, but let's go again.
Ready.
Take a little bit of time on that third one because it is 20 yards. So 218, 123, a 6.7. I need to get a little bit faster on these first 2. Here we go.
Ready.
Gotta make it up. a 131, a 50, a 70, and then so 131, a 3. Okay, so I was reading those wrongs. That big number actually was to the third one. So they're like at 1/4 to 3/10 on this one. So that's where I want to be. So here we go.
Ready.
Had to make it up. So 119, my fastest draw the first shot. Then a 3.2, a 5.7, and then the 5.7 makeup. So that's not bad, a 5.7, but then I had to go further transition, but a little bit closer. So we have 2 rounds. Let's throw one more in there so I can get a full 3 for a full whatever. Here we go.
Ready.
Missed 2 of them, so 206. All right, there you have it. This video is long enough. It's over 10 minutes or whatever, but hopefully you did see it. I checked out the footage real quick of the shooting in the app, and it does look like it's tracking flat. I could probably make it even flatter if I just tighten down a lot more with my support hand. But if you could see, that gun was barely rising a little bit. So I was used to the 15-pounder actually, so I'm gonna spend a couple hours or couple of mags or whatever actually pushing the pace and seeing how fast I can actually get on that, seeing how it is tracking a little bit flatter. So this might be what I use to go to Steel Challenge, just to get a little bit faster, sweeping through these stages, let the gun track a little flatter and stuff like that, softer. But this is 115 grain ammo that I was shooting, some of it from 2A and then some of it from we ended up buying another 1,000 rounds from where I got the Superville. So some 115, so we're gonna try that out since it is the cheaper stuff. But the majority of this video right now was the 2A stuff, so that stuff already seems to shoot flat enough. But I did run it with the Superville before the video just to see how it was, and it was actually very accurate and very fast. So there you have it, 13-pounder. I don't know how long it'll last, so before the month and a half comes for the match, state match, I'll probably end up buying another one, wear the hell out of this one in practice, and then put a new one in like the week prior, get some rounds through it so that it has the time to break in and stuff like that. But there you have it. There's another option. Since they're like sub 20 bucks for NDZ, you can buy them all day long, swap them out, use one for practice, use one for a match. But hopefully you enjoyed the way it ran a little bit flatter, and there's an option for you amongst other stuff that Glock offers in the aftermarket. So all right, thanks.